One day, Lily noticed something strange. She suspected her son might be getting bullied. She was in the bathroom doing laundry when she saw clumps of his cut hair scattered across the floor. The next evening, coming home from work, she found that one of her son's shoes was missing. She gently asked him what had happened to his hair and shoe, but he quickly changed the subject and refused to talk. The next morning, she noticed his water bottle. It was filled with mud. That reminded her of something. A few nights earlier, there had been a fire at a nearby bar. She and her son had stood on the balcony, watching firefighters put it out. Out of nowhere, her son had asked her a strange question.
豚の脳を移植した人間は人間豚
何の話？
All these odd signs made Lily realize her son, Kagawa, was being bullied. That night after work, she came home to find Kagawa missing. Worried, she drove into the nearby woods to look for him. On the side of the mountain road, she spotted his bicycle. She followed an old, abandoned railroad track deep into the forest, searching for hours, until she finally found him in a pitch-black tunnel. On the drive home, Kagawa apologized, his voice filled with guilt. But Lily wasn't angry. She didn't scold him. Instead, she comforted him gently. After your dad passed, I promised myself, no matter how hard life got, I'd raise you well. All I want is for you to grow up safe and healthy. Once you start your own family one day, I'll finally be at peace. But before she could finish, her son suddenly opened the car door and jumped out. Lily rushed him to the hospital. Out of fear, she insisted on a brain CT scan. Thankfully, he hadn't hit his head, just a few scrapes and bruises. Even after all that, Lily kept comforting her son, telling him not to blame himself. But when she reached out to gently touch his head, Kagawa suddenly pulled away, like he'd been electrocuted. He broke down, his emotions spiraling out of control. This wasn't like him. He'd always been a sweet, thoughtful boy. So why had he become so angry? Why did he call himself Pig Brain? Why did he believe he was a monster? Lily was desperate to understand, and she was sure someone must have called him those names. When she pressed him for answers, Kagawa finally said the bully's name. She thought it'd be a classmate, but to her shock, it was his teacher.
堀先生